Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Solomon, your brother again. I've taken my camera up. Just like I promised you that I will be showing you every stage of this work, and also will be showing you every materials that we use on this project. We're very transparent and very good with our jobs. That is why we're doing this openly and transparent so that you can see well on what we are doing. Right now on the project we are doing backfilling, and I will be showing you the backfilling, how it comes and how we trip, and the type of sand that we are using as backfilling. It's a red sand mixed with stone. If you have ever seen that kind of sand, it's not just a dusty sand. Dusty sand, like others may use, but it's not very good for backfilling because the floor needs to be solid. So you get to be a sand that contains stones. I'll let you see that clearly as I want to open my camera and take the trucks around to show how we trip it down. Thank you guys, and keep watching on how we do that. Thank you. The trucks just keep coming, as you can see. They did.
Go front, go. Hey!
Whoa!
Let him go front. Go front.
Voila. We're trying to trip it down now, as what you can see. Whoa! Hey! Okay guys, the truck is here. As you see, what I mean by backfilling, we're going to fill that holes when you build the blocks up. I see I'll raise the blocks high, so we're going to fill the foundation so that we can finish with the foundation and continue with the building. All right guys, we just stripped down the backfilling. As you see, the tipper has gone back to bring more because we're going to fill all this place. We'll fill some part, as you can see over there, and you see the one we bring. The boys are still doing it as we used to do. We're still doing on the backfilling. So I'll take the camera close to show you what I mean by red sand mixed with stone. That's the type we use in doing our backfilling. All right guys, let me take the camera very close and I show you. It's actually, I don't know how to put it, a rock sand, because it's a sand, but it's not just dusty sand, but it contains rocks, which we've been able to make the ground to be very solid and strong before we do our DPC. All right guys, let me take my camera around as I promised you to show you closely. We don't have anything to hide here. We show you everything clearly. We are very transparent. Thank you. All right guys, I want to show you very closely for you to see on the camera. You see, it's a stone but with sand. All right fans, this is the backfillings I'm talking about. As you can see, it's not just ordinary sand. It contains stone on it. Like, if I may like to bring it closely, you see what it is? It's not solid stone, but it's a sand stone. Like, if I hit it, it breaks. It's a sand, but it's stone, stonely sand. So when you break it, you have it this way, you see. So if you use this kind of backfilling, that is stonely sand, as I call it, it will make the floor very solid and strong. I did that again. So So like you guys can see, this is what it looks like. We fill that part, and if you can see what we are doing here, come closer. If you see what is going on here, you see we finished backfilling here, like what you can see. And what do? We pour water on them. We finish doing backfilling here. Before we bring the compactor to compact the soil, the thing what we do, we pour water here, enough water, like what you can see, enough water is going to the soil. And like I said, anything I do, I will tell you the function and the reason why we are doing that. Why do we pour a lot of water on the soil? It's because this is how the sand looks like. So if you backfill and concrete the floor, that is a very useless work. So the reason we pour this water is to make sure this sand sink down and get solid. So this water helps the sand to sink down. As you see, it's enough water we're pouring. It's getting enough, but we're still pouring so that the whole sand can sink down and settle. Then we now bring a compactor to compact the soil to make it solid. So that is how we're doing it. If you can see, we're backfilling and we're weighting it with water. I just tell you the function of the water now. It helps the soil to settle down and be able to get balance on the floor. Then we now bring a compactor to compact it, to make it solid before the concrete that will make it go hard, as I used to say. All right, guys, keep watching and see how we get to this project. Right now, we're at what we call backfilling. We're still doing it. Our trucks, as you can see, is still bringing heaps of sands. We go back and bring, this is how we do it. We'll bring it and tip it down, go back and bring more until we fill the whole foundation to the level that we want it. Then the truck can stop and the boys can still be doing the backfilling. Once the backfilling do it, the next thing we do is the compactment. We compact the soil. I will not tell you the function of the compactment now until when we reach that stage. As I used to say, when we reach the bridge, we'll know how to cross it. So for now, it's the backfilling. I just tell you the backfilling now, the functions. The function is, you see, like what you see over there, we raise the building up, and when we raise the building up, there will be, most people will not fill it to the top, but we fill it to the top and also use water to soak it. I just tell you the reason of the water. Then after this, we leave it to dry. After it dried, we bring our compacting machine to compact the soil to make it go strong. After the compactment, we see the level the sand will go, because the compactment is going to make it go down than what you see. Then we can refill it before we cast the concrete. All right, so the reason of this backfilling is just to fill the depth of the floor. Just to fill the depth of the floor, like what you can see, to get it at the floor level, like what we used to call it. Then after that, we do the DPC. After the DPC, then the building continue. At this stage, the building go very slow. We don't rush. We takes a lot of time. We takes a lot of thought ideas. We take a lot of experience, expertise, work with this kind of stage that we are now, which is called the foundation. So we do everything according to the stage. It takes a lot of time before we get the foundation done. But once the foundation is finished, building up the house will be very fast. The only way that it will be slow again is when we are doing the beams. As I tell you before, we have 3 to 4 beams. That is the blinding, then the first concrete foundation beam, like this. We show you when we are doing it. And after the building grow up to the lintel level, we do the third concrete beam. Then before the roof, after the whole block wall, the last thing that we have is the beam. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 beams. When we might a little bit slow again, will be when we are casting the beams, because you know my instruction about the beam. We must cast the beam and give time to go hard. We lose it and pour water for 2 days and make it sure it gets very strong before we now put load on them. That's exactly what we do on this very beam, as you see. Let them see the beam very well. This is the block work where the block work stop, and this is the beam. Okay, and this is the pillar. I've shown you the saying. If you're new to this channel, please click on the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and also share our links. Drop a comment and say something about what we are doing, and this is giving us much energy to be able to carry out these activities. Like as I used to say, it's important for you to subscribe in our channel because we are expert to this field. We can give you much knowledge that you can even advise your builder in case he's doing some mistakes. Some people might just want to do fast job and go. They don't pay attention to researches. You see, when we dig the foundation, we do the foundation treatment, waterproof system, blinding, the iron base, column base, up to set out to this level that we are right now. So I believe you've been following us and you've been hearing my explanation to this stage that we are. Once we move more than this stage, I'll still give you the update. Subscribe, like, share, and give us a thumbs up. Stay tuned to watch more interesting part coming up on this. When we completely finish the backfilling, we'll show you how it looks like before the compactment.
Play.
Play. Like what you are seeing me doing now, when it's soft, you know that it's soaked down. This is how you know that. So, see, like this place is hard now, but it's not hard. If you pour water, it's going to sink down. Like other places are doing. You can see them right now. Let me walk on it. So you soak your foundation, you see? You guys see what it is? You must really soak your foundation to get soft. This is how you get to know that it's soaked. So when it takes you down, like what you see me doing, then you know that it's well soaked on the ground. So this side still needs more water. You see, I stand solid here. It's not supposed to be so. It has to sink down. So this side still needs water. This is how we run the test. As I said, we are still doing backfilling, but at the same time of filling the ground, at the same time you are soaking the soil with water at the area that they finish backfilling. You leave it for some days when it's dry, because you cannot bring a compactor here, it will be gummy. It will be very sticky and gummy. So you don't bring a compactor here, you allow it for days. I'll show you how this place will look like tomorrow. It's going to sink and crack. By tomorrow, you see this ground will sink and you see cracks. So if you do not do this, it's a possibility that the DBC will have problem. Keep watching and see what we are doing. So guys, you see how we do it? Proper soaking of the soil, as what you can see. Guys, you see how we do it? Proper soaking of the soil with water. This is what you do after backfilling. You soak, you don't sprinkle water on them. Soak it till the water will go down to the foundation base. Then the ground is going to sink down and settle and get balance. I will shoot a video here for you tomorrow. You see how the ground will crack. The cracking means they sift, they move down. When you have enough water, like what you can see, that is what will happen. Guys, keep watching to this channel and see how best we get to it. That is why I said foundation take a lot of time for those who know what they are doing. But if you do not know what you are doing, you just flash sand like what you see, and the next moment you concrete it. You see that side is still being backfilled. And as I said, we do this the same time. We follow the boys while they are backfilling and pour water, not pouring water, soak water on the soil so that they will absorb down to the foundation base. As what you can see, we don't manage anything here. Even water we are using, we don't manage. You know, this might be something that is taking time doing, but we don't mind because we know we are doing the best thing. We don't mind of taking our time to do it because this is the best way. Building is something that's supposed to take you for lifetime. It's not something that will start having problem anytime, anywhere. So this is how we do it to get it solid. All right, guys, keep watching.